I'm very curious to see how this is gonna into this shade. That's not English. And I'm just gonna focus. Oh my goodness, this dry skin. We gotta exfoliate tonight. Oh my goodness. Hello my beautiful babes, what is up? It's Brandi. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this look. It's kind of giving me like honeycomb vibes, I guess you could say. So yeah, if you guys are interested in how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Alright, my hair is up, out of the way. As always, I'm going to be using my beautiful bling brushes to apply my makeup. And I believe I'm going to be using all of Jeffree Star products. No shocker there. The first palette I'm going to be dipping into is the beautiful Thirsty palette. I kind of have like this idea in mind, as you guys can see by the little swatches on my hand. It's going to be like, I don't know, like a honeycomb type of vibes. I don't know, something to match this top. And I'm going to be dipping into this beautiful bright shade over here, which is the shade Quench. And I'm just going to be applying that on an E14 brush. Now, the only mirror that I had was this beautiful orange chrome. I couldn't believe that I don't have a yellow mirror, so I feel like I need to have one in my collection. I don't really need it, I want it, but one day it is a goal of mine to have all of Jeffree Star mirrors. One day. Slowly but sure. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. What a great way to start the video. Anyway, I'm just going to be placing this in the inner third of my eye. Ooh, love that. Now that that shade is all set, I'm going to be dipping into my mini breaker palette. Oh, so beautiful. I'm obsessed. And I was looking at this shirt and was like, I don't have a beautiful, like, mustardy or close to a mustard shade. And then I saw this bad boy. I was like, yes, thank you. So happy about this. So I'm going to be dipping into this shade right over here, which is called Double Scoop. And I'm pretty sure I've never used this shade, but honestly, I don't remember. There are so many palettes, so many shades, so many looks. I can't remember them all. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to be applying this on my E25 brush. Placing this in the inner third of the eye. Now, what I slightly failed to mention with the first shade, guys, I'm so sorry, is that I am placing this on the lid, but I am kind of taking it into the crease just a little bit. Just a hair. Not too much. I would say into the lower half of the crease. And then of course you want to go back and forth between those two shades. Make sure they blend out really nicely together. Now I'm going to go back into the Thirsty palette and I'm going to dip into the shade, as my hair is in the palette. I'm going to take this shade Drizzle. I'm going to take that on an E23 brush. I'm going to place this in the outer third of the lid and crease. I'm going to mix these two shades, Quench and Parched, together. I'm going to go back and forth. I'm going to use this to blend out the crease. And I'm just going to be applying that on my E22 brush. With the same brush, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the shade Parched, was it yeah, parched. I'm gonna mix it in with the mini breaker with the shade Double Scoop now. I'm just gonna focus this one now on, what do you want to say? Before it was the entire crease. It was full thing. Now it's gonna be from the middle out. I hope that makes sense. So from here out. Again, using that same E22 brush, I'm going to be mixing now these two shades, Parched and Subtle, together. I'm just going to focus this now on the outer edge of the crease. Moving on to the bottom part of the eyes, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Subtle, right? Yeah, Subtle from the Thirsty palette. And I'm just going to be taking that E22. I'm just going to place this all over the lower lash line. So I'm just going to be taking a clean E22 brush now. I'm going to dip into the shade Drizzle. And I'm going to focus this on the outer corner of the lower lash line, just to give it some more dimension. And again, going back in with that E22 from before, making sure that it's all blended out. For eyeliner, we have three possibilities, all from ColourPop. We have the shade Woodsy, just a classic brown. I don't think I'm going to go with that, so probably one of these two, which is the shade Sub-Zero and Marigold. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Marigold for the waterline. I'm very curious to see what the shade looks like in the inner corner. If it doesn't look well, then I'll just cover it with something from the Thirsty palette. Yeah, she's cute. Definitely does not pack a punch like I really want for this look. So I'm just gonna go in with the Thirsty palette and I'm gonna dip into, what is this? The shade Filthy Rich on an E26. And I'm just gonna place that right over the shade. So to highlight the brow bone, I'm just gonna save myself a headache to try and figure out what to highlight the brow bone with, because I have no idea. So I'm just going to use the same highlight that I'm going to use to highlight my face, which is going to be the Supreme Frost highlight in the shade Frozen Peach. Love this highlight so much, and I'm going to be applying this on my E22 brush. Alright guys, so real quickly off of camera, I just applied some mascara, false lashes, we did some wing liner, and of course we added some lip products. For the lashes, I am wearing the Huda Beauty lashes in the style Gazelle. These were my first like real lashes that were magnetic that I fell in love with. They are absolutely beautiful. I still love my Lunar Beauty lashes, but these, whoo, they are just perfect, you know, like flirty but not too much, and I love it so much. And of course, for the wing liner, I have been loving the ColourPop liquid liner. This is in the shade Grande. I wasn't a big fan of the liner in white at first, and then I had to get used to it, but in the other colors and the shades, they're so much easier to work with. White, you do have to fiddle around with a little bit more, especially because you want to build up that pigmentation, so maybe that's why sometimes it can get a little bit flaky. But so far with the other shades that I've worked with, they are amazing. White, you do have to fiddle around with it, but Grande is my absolute favorite out of all the ones that I have so far. And then for the lips, I mixed 2 shades. I decided to try another dark lip. We have first the shade Top Shelf. I love this. Super, well, not super dark, but it's definitely in, I believe, the last row or second to last row in the vault. And then we have this shade, which is Plastic Surgery. It's a beautiful warm brown, definitely giving me this still warm brown mustard vibes, which I was like, yes, that is what I'm going for. Love it. I mixed those two in, and then of course we had to add a gloss, so I used the clear gloss, Shane Gloss, and then of course when I blend it all out, my new favorite lip brush is the L1 from Bling Brushes. This, guys, I'm obsessed with. I love it so much. And yeah, I just love this look all together. It's giving me fall and yet summer vibes. Spring vibes, I mean. This is like, personally for me, it's spring with a little bit of an edge just because I am wearing a dark lip. I don't care if it's summer, spring, fall, winter, whatever season it is, whether it's like in season or not. If I feel like wearing a dark lip, I'm gonna wear a dark lip. Anyone else feel like that? What the heck is this piece of hair doing? I don't know. Whenever I give my hair some body, these little random pieces do whatever they want. My hair has a mind of its own, so if you see random hairs, please ignore that. I am so sorry. But yeah, you guys, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, as well as hitting the notification bell. As always, every product used today will be linked down below in the description box. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.